Hello, everybody. CMason1015. How's everybody doing? Well, I'm doing good. And I don't normally do this, but I just happened to glance at my channel on YouTube, and I realized I'm at 50 subscribers. So, woo! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love you all. You all are very special to me. So I decided I guess I probably should do a 50 subscriber video, and this is something that I've been planning to do for a little while anyway. And so I figure we should do two things. We'll look at the past and then we'll look at the future. So this is the past, and this is a single player world. You've never seen this before because this is the first time I've ever recorded on this. But this is the very, very first world that I ever had on Minecraft. So I bought the game, installed it, and started up a world, and this is it. This was the very, very first world that I ever started in, and that's where I spawned, and that's why you saw your bed is missing or obstructed, because I wanted to kill myself, or I killed myself, so that I could get to my original spawn, which was right about here. And so I want to do this is the second time I recorded this. The last time it was like a 30-minute episode of just me walking around my world. Now you'll notice that right now I'm in Minecraft Beta 1.8.1. I wanted to try to maintain the world as close as possible. Most of this world was started in I believe it was 1.6.6, and most of it was done in 1.7.3, and then 1.8.1 is where we're at now. So I must have saved it. I tried to start it in 1.7.3, and every time I opened up a chest, I would get the game would crash. So I think something was in there that was crashing the game that probably didn't exist until 1.8.1. So, which is fine. So yeah, this is where I spawned. I came up and I grabbed some logs, and you can still see my floating trees of floatingness here, because that's what we need to do, right? And then, now I can run in here, but I couldn't run in 1.7.3, as you probably well know. If you watch Kurt J. Max videos, he does not have the ability to run. I do for some reason, and I'm not sure when that must have happened in 1.8.1. So, which is kind of surprising to me. I don't remember having that ability. I am on peaceful right now, just because I don't want to have to be dealing with mobs while I'm doing a world tour here. And this won't be a long world tour. So the first thing I did was I grabbed some wood, because I knew I was going to need that, and then I looked for the first flat spot that I could find. And it was this right here. Now, I have, obviously heavily modified a lot of this. And look at all this cobble. So all this cobble and all this dirt right here has to do with the immense amount of creeper blasts that happened while I was playing in this game and stuff like that. But this is my very first base ever. And I actually started by drilling into the wall right here. And I think I came over here. I think that's why this cobble is here. And then I kind of made a little hidey hole right there. And then I drilled back a little bit further, and I kind of made this. And this is some sort of weird lighting glitch for some reason. I don't know why it's there. I wonder if I could... I don't have any torches. No torches. I wonder if I could just... I wonder if this would work. There we go. Good. Lighting glitch no more. So chest. So I built this little thing here, and basically it was just this little room right here to start off with, and I have, this was my very, very first crafting bench and furnace that I ever made in Minecraft. These two right here. So this is history in the making. I built a little staircase up and a little platform out so I could look out over everything, and then it even came out here because, obviously I wanted to see what was directly underneath me and stuff. I'm not sure what I was going to do in a lot of this anymore. I think I might have had plans for this to be a garden of some sort. That was shortly after, we had the ability to garden. I think in 1.6 we didn't. But then as soon as 1.7 came out, 1.7.3 came out, we could garden and stuff. So that was cool. This was a bedroom, so I had my bed in here. And then this, I don't even know what this was going to be. I think it might have been. I think I was thinking like a game room of some sort, because you can put a pool table in Minecraft. Let's see. Oh, this was my basement, and I made several layers of basement like this. And I think I don't even know if I was planning anything with this. Maybe I was going to put storage down here. I don't know. Back here was the entrance to the mines and the tunnels and stuff. Now, I'm not going to take you through every single tunnel that I've ever done, but I'm going to take you through a couple of these. So as we come down here and we enter this little area here, I kind of dug this out, and then I came across a cave system. Now imagine, if you will, you come down here. All of this cobble is gone, and all you see down here looking up at you are hostile mobs, creepers and whatnot. Oh, they were horrible, and it was dark and just a horrible place to be. And this was my very first cave that I ever found. My ever first true cave that I ever found. And so I explored it a little bit, and I got rid of the mobs eventually as I got my courage up. And then, let's see, if you come down this way, I came down this way because I kept on hearing spiders, and I started digging down this way. Let's see, I dug a tunnel this way, that's right. And I kept hearing spiders, so I came back over here, and I think I dug right through here. Spider spawner. And I unfortunately destroyed the spawner because at that point I really did not know what the value of them were. And so it was very sad to see now that the spider spawner is gone. But yeah, I left the chests in there. I think I got a saddle or two out of them or something like that. I think I've got a couple saddles in this thing, which of course there's no horses. All you can do is pigs, and you can't ride the pigs. You can't ride anywhere, so it was more just bragging rights than anything. I'd also dug this down. I was thinking about using this as a main mine shaft, so I dug this down and I kind of connected those two tunnels pretty much by accident, but that was it. So yeah, that is it for where's my son at? There it is. That is it for this. Now, I would go back here. Now, I cleaned all this out. This was basically part of the hillside, and I cleaned all this out too, thinking I was going to do something more. I was planning on just like removing everything and just replanting stuff. And then I got tired of living in a cobble, I don't know, Fort Knox looking thing. So I got tired of this, and it's good that it's becoming night because you can start to see my next base, which was over here. And we'll just run over here. And I remember walking over here. And it was such a pain in the rear, especially if the sun was going down. And oh my gosh, it was so scary. It would get so scary. But that looks really cool at night, I think. In fact, I think this is where I really could start. I'm just going to change my... I think this is where I could really start to see it. And what really ticks me off right now is that this is 1.8.1, not 1.7.3. So the whole thing where you look out and, as it gets dark, the land would like go, do the shading thing. Now it just gets all dark at once, at the same time. So that's I really wanted to see this in 1.7.3 again. Because that's, like I said, that's where I did most of my work, was in 1.7.3. How'd I get over there? So this is my house. This was my new base. And I love walking on grass. It sounds like I'm placing stuff. This led down to a mine shaft that really didn't go too far. And then over here, let's see, this door here. Oh yeah, here's my mushroom farm. So that's kind of cool. Because at that point we also didn't have big mushrooms either. This is a hidey hole duck in. So if I was running late and the mobs were spawning and I was getting scared, I would just like run in here. But otherwise I could go up these stairs. And this was always very cool. And this would lead me up to my new base. Hurrah! So my new base was a house. So I watched Californ, who you might know. You can look him up on the YouTubes. He basically doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but you know, a lot of people say, well, I watched the, you know, Yogg's Cast, or I watched X's Adventures, or I watched Co's Adventures in Minecraft. My starting guy was Californ. He was the one that really started. I started watching him and just absolutely loved him. In fact, I'm very sad that he doesn't make videos anymore. I think a few weeks ago or a month or two ago, he started to try again and just kind of gave up. Didn't do it anymore. So I think that means that he's totally done 100%. But this was inspired by him because, you know, it hangs over a chasm, and yeah. So let's get in there, and actually we're gonna grab some material and sleep the night off. Ooh, let the night air in. Let's see here. This was everything that I had on me to that I didn't want to lose when I killed myself. So let's do this, and we'll just grab that sword. And we'll put you there and you there. And because I can't go, you know, I can't do that shift click thing anymore. That's all that happens. Let me put on my stuff here, and let's go take a nap. And I think there's a real delay on this. Or I'm not hitting it right. There we go. Maybe I wasn't hitting it right. I don't know. Anyway, new day. So this is my bedroom, obviously. This is my valuables chest. So I had, you know, some diamonds. I don't know how I got the cocoa beans unless I found those in a spawner, because I don't think in 1.7.3 there was even cookies yet. And I don't think that there were jungles, and I wouldn't have found one even if there were. So I think the cocoa beans must have come from a spawner. The pumpkins I found, you know, so obviously a lot of this stuff, these were my two very valuable things. So I had, and you notice nothing's enchanted because of course back then we didn't have enchantments either. I made a little desk here. So this is the desk of the map. And then of course this is my kitchen and living room. So this would be where I would make a lot of my stuff. So I've got like tons of iron and coal and different things like that. Different supply. Oh yeah, here's my two saddles. Different supplies in here, and my compass that I made, and I, you know, promptly never took around anymore. I made some arrows, and I could have made more, I suppose, but I didn't. And then this is my plants and food. So I remember going fishing just to go fishing. And then if you go down here, so this is a bridge that goes across over to the mountain. And then if you come down here, this is kind of an underbelly type thing, which led down to the mine shaft. And the mine shaft was just basically a shaft that went all the way down, which was cool. And I discovered the joy of the water drop. So let's go do that real quick. And there we go. And I think I made this 3 deep because I think I tried it on 2 deep. And it may have been a bug in the system, but I ended up dying. So I made it 3 deep. And this was my first mine shaft. My first strip mine. So, oh, hey. So yeah, this was it, and not a very big one, not a very big one at all. But I think this is where I found most of my diamonds and stuff. So that was very cool. And then, and again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this, but whoa, oh, good thing I'm on peaceful. I guess I should shift. This was the oh, and look at that texture, that lava texture. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? That it looks different. This was going to be a storage room, I think. I think this was going to be my forward operating base down here, and over here were mine shafts. So I was just like drilling down and just going out and stuff. And then I did the same thing over here. Now I come across caves and stuff like that all over the place, but I'm not going to go wander around them because there's more interesting things to see at this point. Okay. Come on. Let's do this right. And then this one, what was that? Why do I hear pigs? This would lead out to that little hidey hole that I was talking about. Right? What is... Oh, piggy. So this would lead out to that. And then this will go back up to the top here. And we'll go visit the rest of everything. There's not a lot here. I spent probably about a month just messing around with this stuff. And then I was kind of like, you know what? Let's go play with other people. And then I started playing multiplayer, and that was kind of it for me. I mean, I was like, you know, I'm doing all this. I felt like the lonely guy, you know. I'm doing all this, and there's nobody around. I swear I had fence gates, so I may have made this at a point where there were fence gates. I know I had fence gates. I do remember having to break this fence every time I wanted to get out. But I think that's what I finally ended up saving them as. So these are my my crops, and you know, there's water underneath here, which is why the cane can grow. So not very big crops, but there they are. And then down here, I'm not going to bother walking down. I can't be bothered to walk down there, but that's my tree farm. And I was planning on making all of this tree farm at some point, and just having a load of trees down here. And then way over there, you can see it, my cactus farm. And about that ridge of hill right there that you can see, that is about it for the extent of the world that I would go to. I did not travel very far. And part of that is because, you know, at that point, the mechanic of trying to dig hidey holes and stuff like that really wasn't well known. And you had to walk everywhere. So this is as fast as I could walk. So every single time I had to go do anything, this is the speed that I was doing it at. So then I built this bridge over the chasm of nothing, and that led over to here, which was the beginnings of a mob spawning system. And this is as far as I got. Yeah, I didn't really do that much with it. I think I ended up getting bored of building it. So yeah, I mean, that's it. At some point I would have put pads down, and I would have expanded it up and stuff like that. I think at one point I had a bed over here. I think I was sleeping outside under the stars just to make life easier for me and stuff. But yeah, that was it. So, I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, I didn't show you through the Nether portal, but there's really nothing to see there. It's the Nether, And of course, being 1.7.3, the Nether had just come out. That was the Halloween release, wasn't it? Was 1.7.3, and oh no, because there's a fence gate there. So I don't know what happened to these fence gates over here. Yeah, so there's a fence gate there. Anyway, the only thing I went to the Nether for, I don't even think I got any glowstone. The only thing I got out of the Nether was netherrack to build the fires. I don't think I got, and look at that, I got a bunch of netherrack. And that was really the only reason why you'd want netherrack. No, I didn't even get any glowstone. So that was it. Okay, so, and then of course at one point I remember taking a copy of this world and jumping on, and that whole thing where one door was in here and the other door was out there that had broken and stuff like that. But I guess in 1.8.1 this was still working okay. So let's look out upon creation. So this is the past. Let's talk about the future a little bit. I have a lot of fond memories for the future. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to just wander around and do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, but I'm going to continue narrating. And then from here on, I think I'll show some pictures of some other builds that I've done. So there was a server that Nicholas and I were on, and I'll show the builds from there. And maybe I can get a few of my other, I'm sure I saved screenshots of other things that I've done. So I'll show some of those, and you'll see some of the other builds that I've done and stuff. And not that I'm a great builder or anything like that. I mean, obviously this is the pinnacle of my this is as good as it gets. I'm not a great builder. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the future while you watch the videos. And I'll try to caption them and give you hopefully a timeline on them. Although I make no guarantees on that. So so this is the past. The future is this. I'm hopefully going to start a new series that is going to be different from pretty much anything I've ever done before within the next few days. I'm working on it, and hopefully it will be right. Like I said, hopefully within the next 2-3 days. But I can't make any guarantees, so don't hold me to it. You'll know it when you see it, because it's going to be something, again, it's going to be something that's totally different from anything I've ever done before. And hopefully you like it. I'm having kind of fun with it. The B+ series is still going on, although it's been a while since I've been on because I've been working on this other thing. But it is still going on, and hopefully we'll do some other things like that. I am planning on a UHC coming up, hopefully within the next, I don't know how long, but I would hopefully be able to get that going. I've been thinking about that and what do we need to do to make that work and stuff like that. So hopefully within the next month or so that'll happen. The vanilla server. You know what, guys? I am pretty much done with that server. It's not that I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Believe you me, I'm not complaining about it as a server itself. What I am saying is that vanilla as a whole holds no excitement for me anymore. I mean, how many creepers can you fight? How many skeletons can you fight? How many castles can you build before you start being like me? Whereas modded Minecraft is definitely something that I'm very interested in. So now that may change, and I reserve the right to change that at any moment's notice. Because I do. I'm not, I'm not saying that I'll never do vanilla again. But I'm saying, as far as like a regular feature at this point, no. I'm probably going to swear off of that for a little bit. I've also got a few other games other than Minecraft that I want to start playing, and hopefully, I want to kind of bring back Banished a little bit because I had fun. I think that the people who did watch it really liked it, so I want to bring that back. And then there's also a few other games that are coming out that I really want to kind of, muck about with and start playing and stuff. So that is the future. I've really had a lot of fun this past. It's almost been a year since I started my YouTube career. I started, I think, in August, at the end of August-ish, something like that. And I've had a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of cool people and stuff like that. I get that things haven't always gone my way and stuff, and that's okay. That's part of life and stuff. But I think that that again, the people that I play with and stuff now, I really enjoy playing with. That sounded a lot more nasty than it meant to. But yeah, that's what's going on. To all of my subscribers and all my friends on G+, thank you very much. I really appreciate all your warm sentiments and stuff like that. You're why I do this. And I really hope that you'll continue to enjoy my series in the future. Also, I want to say a special thank you to everybody who has collabed with me, whether it's been you've been making a video or you've just been on with me and derped about, even if you're not recording. I really consider you guys all my friends. I really appreciate the fact that you want to put up with my derpiness and stuff in order to have fun. I hope that we can do a lot more stuff in the future. So, that being said, I would like to wish you all a great day, and I'll see you at the next 50 videos. Or, sorry, not next 50 videos, next 50 subscribers. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.